I know, right? Our objective for today, I can multiply polynomials. Read together. 1, 2, 3. I can multiply polynomials. So today we're doing the second part. Yesterday was the first part, which included simple stuff, and we did area models, we did distributed property, stuff like that. We know what polynomials are, right? We don't need a Ferrier model. Tell your neighbor what polynomials are. Bam. Very good, Jen. All right. So then that's why we don't need a Ferrier model. We don't need steps because you already have them. Then from there we moved on to some of these examples, remember? From there we did some of these, and then you did that by yourself. And then we did one of these, and we stopped at right there. Is that correct? Okay. Okay, copy this one, please. Example 2D. I'm going to zoom in. 2D says multiply, and it shows 3ab, parentheses, 5a squared plus b, close parentheses. Copy that, and then we'll do it together. All right. So how many terms are there inside of the parentheses? 2. 1, 2, just to make sure that we get our brain organized. So we're going to distribute this factor into both terms, and I'm going to start with this one. 3 times 5 is 15. A times a squared is a to the third. B, there's no b on this one, so I just write b right there. So far, so good? Distribute now to the second term. What is the coefficient here? 1. 3 times 1, that is positive 3. A times, there's no a here, so I just write it there. What is b times b? B squared. So let's see if it's in standard form. What is the degree for this one? 4. The degree for this one? 3. 1 plus 2, that's 3. So now let me ask you, can we combine anymore? No. Let me show you why not. This one is a cubed. This one is a to the first. This is b to the first. This is b to the, so they're totally different variables. So at that point, we are done.
It would be a b line and a line.
It would be a what?
It would be b line and a line. One dimension.
Thank you. All right. Thank you. Let's go to the next one. Copy this one. Example 2E. Let me zoom in. See if you can do this one by yourself. You should be able to. Example 2E says multiply 5r squared s squared, parentheses, r minus 3s, close parentheses. Copy that and do that one by yourself. Go.
That's an S.
Okay, what'd you get for this one, Tanya?
I got number 15 R to the second power.
Hold on, negative 15, r to the second power.
3 to the fourth.
Hold on. S to the third power.
Plus 5R to the fourth.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Hands if you got that. Close. Ryan?
What? Oh, I got that.
Oh, okay. We got something different? Go ahead, Sky.
5R 3 S 3 minus 15.
Hands if you got that. That is correct.
Way better either way. Negative 15b.
So now some of you wrote, like Julian says, negative 15r squared s cubed plus 5r cubed s squared. Why could you interchange it? What is the degree for this term? And this one? So could we switch them? Yeah, either or will be correct on that one. Okay? All right?
It's very obvious to take that 2 minutes was that the s is supposed to be squared. Yes, you did square it.
Right, thank you. All right, here we go. So, where I want to get to is this one, example 3a. Copy this one, example 3a. And instead of s's, write x's. How about that? X. I know you're saying, oh, Mr. Q, I already wrote S. Well, it's because when I do the S's up here, they look like 5s, and I don't want you guys to get confused. Okay? So let me change that to X's. All right. So just copy it. I'm going to go over this, and I'm going to show you both ways, using distributed property and using the area model. Okay? Writing utensils down, look up to the screen. Here you go. So I hope you noticed, look at the previous ones that we just did. The previous ones, inside of the parentheses, there's 2 terms. You guys notice that? But outside, there's only 1 term. Let me show you the previous one before that. 2 terms, and outside is only 1 term. But look at now where we're at. In the inside of this one, there's 2 terms, but look at this one. There's also 2 terms. So therefore, now it's we're in a dilemma. However, look if I showed you like this. Look up. What if I covered this? Would you know what to do with this and that? Yeah. Or if I covered this part, do you know what to do with that and that? Yeah. So basically, what I'm showing you is that we're going to do it by parts. All right? So give me a sec. All right, here we go. Look up to the screen, please. Look up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start to get it organized. I'm going to do distributed property. Focus, please. Look up. Stop writing. Here he goes. I'm going to start with the first term, and I'm going to circle this one. And I'm going to do the same thing that we did previously if we only had the x outside. I'm going to multiply times this term, and then from there times this term. Everybody see that? So what is x times x? X squared. What is x times negative 2? Negative 2x. Are we there so far? So I'm done multiplying this one times these 2. So now I'm going to focus on this one times these 2. What is 4 times x? 4x. What is 4 times negative 2? Negative 8. So what I just did right now, I multiplied these 2 times these 2. Everybody see that? Okay, copy that, please. And then I'll go, because I still need one more step after that. Copy that. All right. Look up to the screen, please. So did everybody agree that we multiplied first? Yes?
Yeah.
And let me show you that we did multiply, because watch. When we did x to the first times x to the first, since they're the same base, what happens to the exponents? We add them. That's how we got x to the second. Everybody see that? Okay, this is what I want to show you, that we're no longer multiplying. We're done with multiplication, so now we're moving on to addition and subtraction. What does that mean? That I want you to get your noodle out of the fact that now we don't do anything to the exponents. Now we're going to combine like terms. You're saying, okay, so watch. So I go with this one. Is there another x to the second? No, so I bring that down, x to the second. Do I have another x? Yes, right here, so I write x. So what is 4 and negative 2? Positive 2. Is there another constant other than negative 8? No. So let me show you. The highest degree is 2, 1, 0. It's in standard form. Can we combine anything else? No. And at that point, we are done. Copy that, please. As you're copying that, I'm over here to the right side. I want you to write area model. Area model. And let's draw a rectangle over here, like so. Nice and straight like mine. And me too. All right, here we go. Look up. So I'm going to write my second term. I'm going to write it on top, x minus 2. I'm going to write the other term on the side, but I'm going to write it like this. Look up, x plus 4. And there's a purpose for that. Let me show you. So now we have a big rectangle, and we need to multiply these, but now we have a lot of terms here. So to get organized, look, after the first term here, it ends right here. I'm going to draw a line down. Now I'm going to go with this one. After the first term here, I'm going to draw a line across. And all it is, the area model is a different way of organizing our work. So watch, let me show you. Let's do this one together. I'm going to start with red. X times x. So to fill this area here is x times x. So what is x times x? X to the second. Okay? Now I'm going to go with the second term. X times negative 2. That gives me negative 2x. Do you see how they are organized here together when we multiply the first term? All right. Now let's multiply the second term, which is 4. What is 4 times x? 4x, and it's a positive, okay? Now 4 times negative 2, that is negative 8. We're multiplying, right? 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. All right. So now check this out. If you were to see these, look at them. Everything inside is exactly what we wrote here. But it's a different way of getting it organized. Watch. Now here, the first thing that I want you to identify is like terms. Do you see the like terms? Yeah? So watch. If you don't see them, I'm going to draw a little, I call it a little peanut. There it is. There's my peanut. So are these the same terms? Yes. So I write x. What is 4 minus 2? 2. Then from there, I just bring this one down, x squared, and I bring this one down, minus 8. Did I get the same thing as here? Yes. Copy that, please. All right. Now let's see if you can do this one by yourself. I'm going to give you one that's very similar to the one we just did. Show me using distributive property and show me using the area model. Here it goes. Example Q. Parentheses, x plus 3, close parentheses, open parentheses, x plus, give me a number, 5. Okay, there it is. Thank you. Copy that and see if you can do that by yourself using distributive property and using the area model. Ready, go. Okay, let's see. Juliana, what did you get for the using distributive property? X to the second power plus 8x plus 15. Hands if you got that. That is correct. And of course you did it with the area model and it also worked. Is that correct? All right, if you don't see it, let's see. X times x, x squared. X times 5, that's 5x. 3 times x, that's 3x. 3 times 5, that's 15. This one goes here. These combine to become 8. And this one goes here. Yes, sir. Okay, since we're adding, we don't do anything to the exponents, right? We're not multiplying anymore. So be careful. All right, copy this next one. Example 3b. Parentheses, x minus 4, close parentheses, squared. Now, before you do anything else, let me show you what not to do. Now, in the past, I showed you something similar to this that looked like this. X, y to the third power. What property is that? Power of powers, right? And we distribute. Is that correct? But we can do that because what operation is here in between the two variables? Multiplication. What is here between these two? So we can't do that here. We cannot distribute the exponent. So now the dilemma is, what do we do? Well, let me show you this. Let me put it like this. What if we had 2 to the 5th? What does that mean? That we multiply 2 times itself how many times? 5 times. So it's the same idea with this. This one tells us to multiply whatever's inside how many times? Twice. So I write x minus 4 times x minus 4. Does this look familiar? So if we first rewrite it, this becomes this, and you know what to do from there. Is that correct? All right, so I want you to use distributive property, finish this one off, but I want you to make a note to yourself not to distribute the exponent here, okay? If you want to write over here on the side, put a little asterisk, a heart. Oh, don't distribute the power or something like that, okay? And I'm going to ask somebody for the product, and if we got it right, we're done. If not, we do another one. How about Juliana? Pick someone. Julian, what'd you get?
X to the power of 2 minus x, 4x minus 4x minus 16, and that will equal x to the power of 2 minus 8x minus 16.
That is correct. Oh, actually, the only one that is not correct, what do you notice? What is negative times a negative? Positive 16 at the end. So your home plate for tonight is on pages 506, 507, numbers 1 through 22 even. Now today we're going to do the even. Have a good one, guys. Enjoy your home plate. See you guys tomorrow. Enjoy your afternoon off. Your Johnny's, burrito, whatever it is you do. Bye.